The rut was in full swing, and the weather was unseasonably warm. All signs on the camera were pointing to a good hunting season awaiting us. This would be the first deer hunt on the new land. We were eager for success. My son Noah had purchased a new 30-06 rifle that needed sighting in, and we had to place our ground blind. We were hoping for snow for opening day, but in the meantime, we still had a lot of work to do to be prepared for the upcoming winter. While the weather held, there was still significant work to be done on our solar system. Having just installed the solar array, we had placed our order to Signature Solar for more panels, batteries, and 2 EGR 6000 XP hybrid inverters. In a couple of short days, the FedEx truck arrived with the rest of our equipment. We were one step closer to flicking a switch and the glow of electric lights. We received our shipment from Signature Solar. Not excited that the pallet with the batteries on it is broken and they had to throw another pallet underneath it. So it looks like they used too light of a pallet there. But the panels look like they should be in good shape. Nothing on there that seems to be broken or anything. I think I may be missing a conduit box because I believe it was supposed to come with 2, but we'll dig into it and find out. It wasn't listed on the shipping list, so it wasn't a FedEx issue. You notice them in the background here. The driver, his name was Art. He was fantastic. Delivered everything as he was supposed to, right with the lift gate to the garage here. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Pretty excited. Get started on a few things. Maybe get finished on a few things. Where were you at?
That was dead on.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
Do it again. Good morning, all. I'm out here in our deer blind, and obviously feel comfortable speaking because I haven't seen anything. But anyways, hope everyone's having a good Pennsylvania deer season. I haven't got mine yet. Still out here. I don't hunt Sundays, so I'm in church on Sunday morning. So we went out Saturday, then back out here on Monday. Haven't seen anything yet, but gonna keep on hunting, see what we see, and get what we get. All right, God bless you. Hope you have a good hunt, safe hunt too. Good morning, guys. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Just have an announcement to make here. I'm out hunting. That's not the announcement, but I haven't seen anything, which is why I guess I feel comfortable speaking and recording this. The channel is going to be changing names here pretty quickly, from Seed Spreader and the Modern Homestead. I'm still Seed Spreader. It's what I do. To PA Wilds Homestead, though. And it's going to be more geographically sort of focused. Just, I know a lot of people homesteading in Pennsylvania area, and it really is a wild part of the eastern part of the United States, and it's a great place to live. And so we're just going to share our journey with you and our adventures, and so you should see a new logo and some things like that. And hopefully I get to see a deer here today, and hopefully
we'll get to harvest one. How's your hunt going? I'm interested in hearing about that. All right, God bless you. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, subscribe, like, and share the channel. We've got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of off-grid homesteading stuff that's going to be coming up. We've got our panels up. We've got our Powerhouse in. We've got all the equipment. Now I just got to hook it up. And I know that I'm probably not going to get a whole lot of solar through the winter here, but we're going to do our best. I've got more panels that I have to install, but we've got 12 panels up that you've seen. So more coming on that soon. So anyways, yeah, God bless you, and we'll catch you.
All right, we're out here in the Powerhouse, the shed that is going to be where all the electronics are located. Inverter, the charge controller, they're combined, batteries. And then we're going to run from here. We'll run down through the ground over to the garage. We're going to run a line to the garage. We're going to run a line to the cabin where it's going. But today we're building a room that is insulated and hopefully won't eat up too much of our power heating our batteries. They have built-in heaters. So you can see we've got some R21 bubble insulation up there. We're gonna put that up first. And okay, so we're here in the Powerhouse and we've got plywood. Well, first of all, we insulated. Aside from this, we've also got some fiberglass insulation other than just the pink foam. Then we put up plywood. Now we've got 5/8 drywall. That's a fire barrier. And our electrical is gonna be mounted on that. We're gonna have OSB wall here, one that comes out this way, and this will be a small room. You can see up top we threw a piece of OSB up there with some R21 bubble foil, and we're moving forward on getting the system set up. All right, we're out here picking up the tractor. You can see how deep the snow is. This is actually shallow where we came through. I mean, it's up to middle of my leg here. So we're gonna pick up the tractor and see if we can take it home and clear out the driveway. Clear out this driveway on the way out too, probably. All right, you done goaded me into it. Now I gotta drive this thing home. Well, this is when you know it's cold out. Yeah, guess we're gonna have to figure this out. Hey everyone, just an update from PA Wild's homestead. Standing here in the garage, and it's around 7:30 at night. Notice how bright it is in here. That's cool, right? Just got done finishing the wiring in the garage, running off of my Faucetbot generator, power generator there, solar generator. So there's no noise. Plugged into the box in the wall, and then check this out. We've got switches. Yeah, pretty cool, right? So pretty excited about that. Just the little steps, you know. So all right, we're gonna go. It's been a long day. A couple days here before Christmas. All right, let's lift it off. Just stand it right on the side here. Use a screwdriver. Oh, there it is. Thing of beauty. £280.
I'm not gonna move this.
We are to lift it, and we're gonna move it too.
To where?
Out to the Powerhouse.
Right now?
That's what we're gonna do. These things are heavy. All right, we got one in there. Time for the second. All right, well, the cart worked well for getting the batteries over here. Got 28.6 kilowatt hours of storage here, and we've got the two 6000 XP inverters that'll attach to the top of these, the conduit that goes on top. We've got panels that are up. We've got more panels to put up, so we're moving forward on the Powerhouse here. We've got some plans for the Powerhouse that I'll share with everyone. But this is where we're at right now. And by the way, this is 5/8 fire shield, fire rated drywall. So we're not mounting it directly to wood. We do have OSB behind that. And then we have the fire rated drywall. And then we'll have all of our system in here. And probably gonna turn it into a little cabin space too. So when we have people come over, if they need a spot to sleep, they'll be able to do it right in here. All right, as part of the ongoing testing, I got my Dokio. These are 160 watt panels, foldable. Bought them a couple years ago. I got them wired into the Fossabot. And you can see, it's a mix overcast Sunday. And I'm pulling in 47 watts right now, 200 and some watts. I've got pouring into just two of the banks of lights in here. So about 110 watts per bank. Got my son's truck that we're working on. We're also doing some solar stuff today. I'm gonna get the 6000 XP installed. So, all right, let's get it. All right, we're in the Powerhouse. We just fastened on the plate that fastens to the wall. Now, Ethan's going in and we're gonna adjust the legs on the bottom down to engage the floor. We've got our electric breaker box mounted. So that's there. It's gonna be conduit here. This one, we're gonna mount right here. So I have conduit box, there'll be conduit that goes between them. We'll have an inverter, the inverter, and then we'll have our load box over here, which there'll be from the conduit box come out, a feed that comes up and powers that. And there'll be two wires or two 220 that lines that feed from the two inverters, and they'll feed up, and we've got breakers to go in here. So from here, so right now you'll notice we got light out here, nice bright light, LED. It's just plugged in to our power solar generator there it's sitting inside the Jeep. So Powerhouse is coming along. Okay, so we have the battery installed and mounted. We've got our conduit box installed and mounted. We've got the inverter charge controller mounted. We've got our load box, our electric breaker box mounted. And the other one's not. We ran out of mounting bolts.
I did this all too.
Yep.
All
And
by myself. You just came to video at the last second.
yep, I was just here videoing. So I'm thankful that my son could come here and do this for me.
No problem.
Yep.
It's my Christmas gift.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
So hopefully tomorrow, though, we'll get some more bolts, lag bolts, so that we can lag it in. The first one always takes longer, so we've got everything there. We'll get some conduit. It'll come out from here up to here, and we'll get this thing hooked up. Made some headway though, so it was a good, positive, good day. Okay, it's a cold day and just working out here in the Powerhouse. Got a little bit of heat going on back here in the background. Also working to make sure that the inverters are all working the right way. And I ended up spending a portion of, thought I was going to be doing more electrical work right now, but I ended up spending a portion of the day just sort of organizing in here. It's definitely not perfect. It's a work in process, but really, you know, if you look up here, trying to install and put up some temporary things so that the heat that's in here stays in here. Yeah, it's a good day to make some progress. So when you get one of these EG4 systems and you're using the complete Power Pro wall mount, they send you this 2-aught cable for your battery hookup into the inverter. And so you can see that's pretty thick. Now, one of the things that you have to do is they leave the ends without putting the battery lugs on. So they did send the lugs because I bought the complete system. So I'm going to put these on, but this is sometimes difficult. And in order to crimp that, you can see that's a pretty big, pretty thick and heavy duty, and this is copper, it's tin plated copper. But we're gonna have to put this on here and crimp it. So Harbor Freight to the rescue, right? We bought this hydraulic wire crimping toolkit. So I'm gonna try to run this. I'll just show you here real quickly what this looks like. So I haven't even opened it up yet. But basically it has a couple of different size anvils on it. You put it in and then you hydraulically crimp it together. So I'm going to learn how to do that, and I'll invite you along for the journey. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. The gauge blocks, the anvils that you use to crimp, only go up to 0 or 0 gauge, not 2-aught. So, you know, if you see how big that is versus this, you'll see the issue. So you see that. So that stinks. We're gonna have to figure this out. I may try to use one and see how it does with this. All right, cold night. Out here working in the Powerhouse. Had the buddy heater going and just shut it off because I'm getting ready to leave. Got the battery cables hooked up. Was able to get the lugs crimped on first of all, and then torqued down using my little Nico torque screwdriver there. And then I ended up taking back the Harbor Freight crimping tool because it only went to 0 gauge, 0 gauge. This has the double 0 arbor in it. And it was cheaper, like considerably cheaper, off of Amazon. It was recommended. I'll put a link to that in the video. But got the Jeep out there warming up, getting ready to head home for the night, and that's sort of what we got going on here. Okay, so we're here at the land, and just gonna take you into the Powerhouse here, show you what's going on here. So first of all, we got a little water on, heating it up for some coffee. Got our Jackery. It's powering our light. Also have our Verizon internet box, which is up there. Watching some news, doing some work on the system, and got some food and water out here now too. So, still a lot of stuff to do. Got a mess down here. I tried pulling those wires out to solar panels, but I'm gonna have to break out some of that ground. So one of the things in the Powerhouse, we have to lift this up by about 6 inches outside because it's not level. It has settled down through the winter, so got some work to do there. But got the heat going, and every little bit helps. All right, Boston's up on Dallas right now. We've got some water boiling here, and we're going to make a little bit of instant oats to go with our coffee. Ooh, smells good. Okay, we'll cover that up and let it do its thing. All right, I think I'm actually going to go for some tea here. All right. Shut it up a little too much. See how that oatmeal's doing. It's doing its thing. Oh yeah. Couple more minutes. All right, here we go. Bon appetit. Thankfully, it's been cold the whole time, but look at that. If a mouse would have went through that when it was wet, you know, all that liquid could have got down into the wiring. So, lesson learned. Kill mice. All right, work continues. Put some liner up on the ceiling. Cooking some lunch. We got some Spanish rice here. Just had some tea and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So we'll continue working here in the Powerhouse. This here light and the internet are being run off of this battery. Well, these batteries, both of these batteries. And we had some PV coming in today. Disregard, this is not up to code. It will be by the time I'm all done, but I got eager to put in this plug. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so we installed, pardon the mess, it's been rough. So we've got EG4s running off the battery. We were taking on some PV today. I had to disconnect 2 of my solar panels though, because I was overvolting. I was, pulling in 600 plus volts. So I had to knock that down a little bit. Not 600, sorry. Pulling probably about 520. But I ended up getting the box connected, and I have 240 volts going in there, which is awesome. I threw in a quick plug over here, and just got a little bit more work to do here, a few more settings to work out this, and then how to connect it via the internet. I do have obviously if the camera's going, I do have the Verizon box in here. I have the camera. It's going to watch what we're doing over here, and we'll see how things go tonight.